G's a week booming at my peak. Always see I can give you a job, a place to eat. Hardy, meet your homeboy Marty at a bar. Party taking over, barking like a dog named Rover. I'm picking suckers like a four-leaf clover. Everybody nerds on the Michael Jason's cobras. So now they saying egg breeders getting over. Playing the future in your front. Playing the future in your front. I'm the B, the R to the double E-Z, and down with my homie G-A-S-N-O-E, and suckers cause I'm static cause they still be disagreeing. I don't give a, cause I'm from F-L-I-N-T in a city where pity runs slow. If you ever shoot through my city, now you know, cause we are strictly business and we also got a pride. And if you don't like it, I suggest you break wide. Suckers study looking for the ammo in he wire, thinking that he was the best one, so I ain't got time to see what he been out, to give up all his money and to give up what he got. That's the way I am, MC Bree cannot be different.
Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. Joe Kelly will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Brett Gardner will dig in here. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first is Ellis, and that's the first out of the inning. So Kelly able to keep the leadoff man off base here, and with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps Derek Jeter. Jeter waiting, now the 1-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a one-out single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Mark Teixeira will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. And he's right on the fastball there, as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. John Jay will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Alan Craig will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Brian McCann will take his first cuts now, currently 2nd in the American League in home runs. And he goes after ball 4 there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2.
And that looked like he went after ball 4. Maybe he's thinking that it's too close to take, but looked pretty obvious to me.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straight away left. And that's out number 2. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in looking for a leader, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Swung on and lined softly up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Michael Pineda will get his first shot at it here. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Matt Adams will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Matt Holiday will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gardner makes the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Gardner is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Under it now is Soriano, and he'll put this one away to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Brett Gardner will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. 2-1 home now to Gardner. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. And 1 gone now in the New York third. So 1 gone now for Jeter. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Carlos Beltran will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Jay has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead. Mark Ellis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's Jeter at short. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's 1 gone. Joe Kelly will step in now. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled straight back. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. John Jay will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. And Soriano will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Mark Teixeira will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And Teixeira gets on top of this one as this ball sent in the air to deep right. And the 4th inning has begun with a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Alfonso Soriano will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Alex Rodriguez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees get a run, and it comes off the bat of Mark Teixeira. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but right to A-Rod as he spears it for the first out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Michael Pineda will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Right field. Craig is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. For the shortstop, Peralta. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Derek Jeter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Craig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But Matt Holliday will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Up with it is Jeter. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Mark Ellis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for the Cardinals. Carlos Beltran will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Mark Teixeira will step in. He homered his last time around. In the air to center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Peter Borges is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Struck him out on a good pitch there. And if you're keeping tabs, that's his 100th punch out of the season. John Jay will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
94 on the outer edge. Can't help but take that.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. Matt Carpenter will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 31.
Alfonso Soriano will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Yeah, that's 2 really good breaking balls in that sequence. Here's the last one. And at the plate, he's probably thinking, I'm not going to see that same pitch again. But they go right back to it. They double up with it, and they get him to swing and miss again.
Kelly Johnson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Michael Pineda will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the Alan Craig will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Gardner is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Matt Holliday will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains. Brett Gardner will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 1 gone, and Derek Jeter will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner towards second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw on to first, and Jeter's set down for the 2nd out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a swing, and look at this. It's his inning, a 3rd straight chance at second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. And it's still 3-1. Yadier Molina will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
In there, 2-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
out of play. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Soriano will tuck this one away for out number 2. Mark Ellis will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Jeter will make the catch to retire the side. So they go. Mark Teixeira will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Brian McCann will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 2-1. Line hard to center field. Jay is there, 2 gone. Alfonso Soriano will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Tony Cruz will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. John Jay will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And Soriano won't get there. It's a foul ball. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single. Matt Carpenter will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Fouled back. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Alan Craig will stand in as their last chance now. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Matt Adams will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Sean Kelly will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up the save.
Sean Kelly.
Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top 3-1. Good night from St. Louis.
For St. Louis, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. His record is now 8-0. The loss goes.
Show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. Derek Squires will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Michael Wolf will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. 3-2, one out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Espinoza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Jody Kelsey will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Ready now on 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. A runner on first with two away. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Mike Carpenter will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in game one of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Full count, 3-2.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with two away. Lauren Asuncion will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits. No error. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. Felipe Garcia will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And reined in, 1 away. Steve Moya will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Steve Moya.
Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Julio Espinoza will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Clint Chavis will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one. Marco Alaniz leads things off now in the top half of the second. Line hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Dirk Dutrumble will step in now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's another 1-2. Fouled straight back. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches, he's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now.
Derek Squires.
Derek Squires will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Britton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
How about it? The center fielder,
Luis Martinez will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And if there's one thing a young pitcher can do to help slow down a running game, it's learn to vary your times to home plate. As he progresses up the ladder, it'll be something that coaches work with him on for sure.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mark Feller will start things off in the bottom of the second. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over near second. And this is taken in for out number 1. Pablo Jimenez digs in at the plate.
Designated hitter, Pablo Jimenez.
Full count pitch on its way. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. Bryce Brenner will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Squires is going to have room out there as he puts. Michael Wolf is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Jody Kelsey will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Anthony Livingston will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Lauren Asuncion will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Marco Alaniz will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now a ball hit high and deep heading toward the corner in left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Felipe Garcia will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Steve Moya will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Garrett Britton will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Squires is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Benito Garcia will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Dirk Dutremble will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Derek Squires will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. 3-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Luis Martinez will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. A ball hit hard to the left side. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on. Felipe Garcia will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Payoff pitch coming. Hard hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Julio Espinoza will step in, an RBI single his last time around. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Warren Imro is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Warren Imro.
Michael Wolf will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Jody Kelsey will stand in, base on balls his last time. Here comes a 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Mike Carpenter will work now on getting that tying run home from second. The 1-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Lorne Asuncion will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. From the belt, the pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Marco Alaniz will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Well, you know, this was one of the more exciting games we've seen in a while. They load the bases here in the ninth, but in the end, they're going to wind up stranding the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at second.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player in the game. We've got baseball from New Yankee Stadium. Twins and Yankees next. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Minnesota Twins and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Yeah, and these two guys are making their final starts here in the month of May. And it's hard to believe the season is almost a third over already. But I'd imagine each of these guys is hoping to use this start as a springboard to the month of June.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins. As Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Alex Presley will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with that, we'll call up the scouting report to give you a look at the repertoire for this 27-year-old right-hander. Pedro Florimon will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And there to take it is A-Rod for out number 2. Joe Mauer will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
That is a big league hanging slider right there. It's not real good location either, and he drills this one. He'll wind up on second here as he pulls in with a leadoff double.
Brett Gardner will get his first shot at it here. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll reach first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Carlos Beltran will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ellsbury off a second now, and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Mark Teixeira will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Presley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Josh Willingham leads things off now in the top half of the second. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swing and a liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And digging in is the left fielder, Jason Kubel. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Trevor Plouffe will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Josmil Pinto will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. Brian Dozier will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Alex Presley will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Minnesota leads this one 2-0. Brian McCann will stand in for the first time. Currently 3rd in the American League in home runs. Now the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Alfonso Soriano will get his first cuts here, and the danger is obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, now A-Rod connects on one and sends it high in the air to deep left field. And that ball is out of here. A 3-run home run off the bat of Alex Rodriguez. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Well, this is a pitch you'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Derek Jeter will get his first shot now. He's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. Kelly Johnson will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. A stab, and he's got it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Brett Gardner will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Ellsbury's running. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Arcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pedro Florimon will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Joe Mauer will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Josh Willingham will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Oswaldo Arcia will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Hit hard, but caught by Jeter at short. And that will become out number 2. Jason Kubel will try it again. He flew out his first time. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A 2-run score for the Twins. Carlos Beltran will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Boy, that's very well done.
Mark Teixeira will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. Brian McCann will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Full count pitch on its way. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning. Trevor Plouffe will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this is tipped foul at the plate, and oh boy, that came straight back into the mask of McCann. And that can't feel too good. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Ellsbury is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Osmeil Pinto will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. That one's in there, 3-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And it's full now, 3-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Up with it is Johnson. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Brian Dozier will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Fouled back. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Alfonso Soriano step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Kubel is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Here he comes on 2-1. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. Kubel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Derek Jeter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing, and looky here, a third consecutive fly ball to left. Kubel is there, and he'll make the catch. Alex Presley will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Pedro Florimon will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Joe Mauer will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch. Kelly Johnson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. But managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's into scoring position already with a leadoff double.
And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Yeah, and I don't even think he had any shot at throwing this guy out. A real good at-bat right there to pick up that runner from third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Josh Willingham will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Preston Claiborne will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. 1-2 now.
Straight and paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. In the air to right center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Jason Kubel will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears it. First baseman Mark Teixeira will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Swing and a liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. Alfonso Soriano will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Let's get him to second, all right?
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the 3rd time through the lineup. And guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final. Trevor Plouffe will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. A little bit outside. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And this will be fouled away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Hard hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Osmeal Pinto will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Brian Dozier will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. We'll see Derek Jeter when we come back, and we are tied 4-4. Caleb Thielbar will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. There you see Derek Jeter now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. 0-2 pitch to Jeter. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And the catch is made, 1 away. Kelly Johnson will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Jacoby Ellsbury will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More in a moment on the show. Alex Presley will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score here in the 8th inning at Yankee Stadium. All tied as this one promises to go right down to the wire. Joe Mauer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is... Brett Gardner will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Arcia is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark, but I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left. And it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fouled back. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Josh Willingham will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton that's called upon. 1-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
This is caught by A-Rod down there at the hot corner. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th. Oswaldo Arcia will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Jason Kubel will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now the 1-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Jared Burton will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Alfonso Soriano is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Kubel is there and he makes the catch for the out. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's a ground ball to first. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. Trevor Plouffe will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Josmil Pinto will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Thrown on to first by McCann, and it winds up being a successful sacrifice. Brian Dozier will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Alex Presley will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Pedro Florimon will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Now a ball hit towards Jeter. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Twins get a run on 2 hits. So now we'll see if the Glenn Perkins will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Kelly Johnson will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
You talk about getting the fathead out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Presley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Pause, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Carlos Beltran will dig in. He doubled his last time. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. And boy, a terrific effort out there as we take a second look. Stretches out about as far as he can, but he just can't quite get there, though they were lucky to hold him to just a single. Mark Teixeira will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Fouled straight back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Alex Rodriguez. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 6-5. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs.